Janome.
Hi, I'm Kelly McKenzie with Janome America, and today I'm going to talk to you about our EZ Ruler Foot that you use with long arm quilting rulers. Now, before I put the foot on the machine, I want to show you that you always need a ruler base when you're going to do ruler work, and they are specific to the machine that you use, so make sure when you order one that you're ordering the correct one for your machine. These ruler bases just slide right onto the base of the machine, and what that does is give you a wider flat surface for you to be able to use the rulers. I'm going to be using the Janome So Comfortable Wave template. This is actually my favorite ruler that we sell, but we do sell many other rulers. So you can see how it's going to sit very flatly on my table. So I want you to notice that the profile of the foot is much taller than the average height of most long arm feet, and it's so that it is a little bit taller than the thickness of this ruler. So let's get started. Okay, so now that I have my ruler foot on, what we're going to do is we're going to have our needle in the down position with our bobbin thread already pulled up, and I'm going to take the ruler that I'm going to be using, which is the wave template, and I'm going to line up the needle stop position with my actual needle. Once I've done that, I'm going to put some pressure, but not too much, to the ruler itself so that when I start to quilt, it holds in place. You don't want to put too much pressure because then it makes it to where it's harder to move the machine. Also, another tip is to try to always stand straight in front of where you're sewing at. So you will do a lot of stop and adjusting. So I'm going to get started. And I'm stopping right now so that I can adjust my hands a little bit. And I'm going to stop again. I'm actually moving over with my feet and adjusting my fingers. Now I've gotten to where my needle needs to be in the stop position according to the ruler, and I'm going to pick my ruler up and I'm going to slide it right back there to the needle stop position, lining it up with my needle again, and I'm going to continue on with the wave. Now I've finished that first row of the wave, and what I'm going to do now is bring my bobbin thread back up real quick. Snip those threads. I'm going to move my machine back to where I started at, and I'm going to go just a couple of inches below it, and I'm going to bring that bobbin thread up again. I'm going to line again my needle up with the needle stop position on the ruler. Put a little bit of pressure with my fingers on the ruler. Stop and adjust. Stop and adjust. And I'm at the stop position again. Going to pick that ruler up once again, move it and line it up with the needle stop position with my needle. I'm going to stop and adjust. I'm going to stop and adjust. Stopping again on that needle stop position. I know this is a lot of repetition, but this is just what it takes, and practice makes perfect. Okay, so I just completed 2 rows. I'm going to bring my bobbin thread up so that you can see. Now that I've created these 2 rows of waves, I could get very creative and come in here and just do some free motion up and down lines in between these 2 to give it more flair. And then I could come back and echo around the outside of each side of this wave. There's so many things you can do to get creative with your rulers. I hope that today was a little bit of an inspiration. Go back to your local Janome dealer and pick yourself up the EZ Ruler Foot, your ruler base, and pick you up a Janome So Comfortable ruler.